I spent 10,000 hours fapping, so you don't have to. The first time you watch porn, it feels amazing. It's a huge dopamine boost. It's one of the best feelings in the world. But by the time you get to the third, the fourth, the fifth, sixth, seventh, 10th day of continuously watching porn, it becomes not something that you enjoy, but something that you do in order to feel something again and again. It's a repeat of emotion because porn gives you dopamine, and porn is a spike of dopamine, like a spike on a shitcoin in the stock market. It spikes up, but then it goes down. Here are where the problems start. When it goes back down after the spike, the dopamine goes to a lower baseline, which means like it will stay lower than it was before. And that is what is going to continue and continue and continue into day 20, day 30 of you watching porn. Now, by the time you get to around day 30, you will start to realize, or even before that, if you watched porn before, that you need something else because normal porn just isn't cutting it. So you have this great new idea. You go to the porn sites and you see these very, very retarded, degenerate shit porn that is completely unrealistic, but you watch it anyway and somehow it feels more exciting. That's because, my friend, you have unlocked adrenaline. Congratulations. And so now you mix the dopamine spike with adrenaline. So even though the dopamine spike that used to be this big is now only this big, right? The adrenaline, my friend, that doesn't go away. That will always stay there. No matter how many times you beat your meat in a day, you will always get the adrenaline. The adrenaline gets you excited. It gets you into a zone where you feel excitement, and it is similar to dopamine, and it can be pleasurable for some people. And so at that point, you're completely gone. And so when you use porn, it also happens to matter how you use it. So do you use porn after you feel bad to soothe your emotions? Congratulations, you are becoming a porn addict. Oh wait, no, you just use porn habitually, right? You maybe, just like I did, you watch porn every single day, once at night. Congratulations, you're a habitual porn user and you still experience all of the side effects that porn addicts do. So what is the solution to watching porn? Well, it's pretty clear: to do something else with your time. And so you start a new business, you start a new venture, you learn something new, but then a slump comes along and you start not doing what you're doing before. And congratulations, you're watching porn again. You see, like these guys who tell you, oh, you just have to shift the identity, you have to, do something else. The idle mind is the devil's workshop, which is true. Is they're not telling you the actual way to quit porn, because porn is an emotional coping mechanism. Start developing other emotional coping mechanisms and other habits in order to counter the porn that you watch, in order to, in a year, in 2 years, you have a bad, rough time, rough days, maybe you stop doing all the habits, you will still have something like meditation, like journaling to fall back to actually live your emotions, instead of having to go to watching porn again. And it's very important, because if you quit and you abstain for like 90 days, the amount of dopamine that you get for the first time, only the first time you watch porn, increases back to close to what it was the very, very first time you watched porn. I'm sure you remember the very first time, as maybe you were a kid when you watched porn. Most people do, because it's the biggest dopamine spike you will get in your whole life. So guys, how do you stop this? How do you break the cycle? How do you learn the right emotional coping mechanisms, the right habits? And how do you unlock your potential? How do you get rid of the numbness, get rid of the lethargy, and get rid of all the symptoms that can be similar to ADHD, similar to depression, all of the bad stuff, erectile dysfunction and other things? How do you conquer that? I have 2 answers for you. The first one is, you gotta watch my channel. I completely go over everything that you need to know. The full guide that I have for free. It is completely free, just for you. It's 2.5 hours. It's got almost everything that you need. And the second is, if you want to shorten your learning curve from, let's say, maybe 6 months to 30 days, for example, hit me up for coaching. That's it. Just hit me up, leave me a message, and check out the coaching page. I'll see you guys there.